Hey, howdy, happy day. A good friend of mine just called me the other day and he said, hey, do you want to go out to a casino? It's an Indian casino and we can fine dine there as well. I said, hey, do you have to make a reservation? Come on, did you get it? I have reservations about Indians. Just a whole bunch of stuff there, don't you know? Hang in because I got stuff for you, President Biden. Every time I put those two words together, I feel like I should choke. President, break out into hives and all kinds of stuff. The largest student loan forgiveness plan that's ever happened now has happened, of course, under Comrade Biden. He is giving away almost $9 billion. That'll be with a B. He's forgiving the student loans of roughly 450,000 borrowers, right? Did you know that you borrow money? You did, because now you're on the hook for it as your money. This is bad. This is very, very bad. You don't do that. They borrow the money. Come on already. You go to the bank and ask him to forgive your loan. Not so fast, not so much. Wow. Then there's Afghanistan. Look at that mess over there. I want to read this to you. Imagine, just for 1 second, what the reaction would have been if it was President Trump. Those two words going together. Armed our enemies, gave the Taliban a list of Americans, bombed civilians, killed Afghan children, let Americans in Afghanistan stay in Afghanistan, left dogs of workers in Afghanistan, let 13 U.S. soldiers, American soldiers, die, checked his watch as they were being brought home. Like, what time is this? I'm kind of bored. Now I got to get on with other things. It's not very nice. Trump would have been just crucified. Every minute of every day, they would be knocking him. And what do you hear bad about him? Him being Biden? Not that much. On Fox News, kind of, sort of, maybe, and here on Red Edition. But where else do you hear it? Where else do you see it? It was a fabulous thing that I did, so he says, and so he thinks. Bah! Amazon, they wrote us a letter the other day with regard to our podcast, right? We would like to invite you to add your podcast to Amazon Music. Well, hey, I ain't a singer, but we do have a podcast. Go to our website, rightedition.com, and search around, and there is a box and a tab that says podcasts, and millions of people listen to that every month. I have a face for a podcast, don't you know? Cuba. Commies there, you know what? The people, they're really not commies. The commies are the people who rule the people. They don't govern them, they rule them. And Cubans earn an average of $44 American each month. 44 smackers. In contrast, with Fidel Castro, before he died, his net worth was estimated to be more than $1 billion. $1 billion. I like this socialism, you know, it always is the same. Let's all be equal as long as I have more. Right? Castro's wealth was at the expense of the Cuban people. I get so ticked when I see Canadians and other people, particularly Canadians, saying, I'm going to Cuba now on a holiday. You shouldn't do that, because all you do is you enhance the entitlement to the rich. The poor people, they don't benefit. I guess they do in a way, because they get to serve you when you're in a restaurant and so on, but make $40 a month. 44. Sorry about that. Undercut them. Hey, they make more than that. You know what? It's not nice. And you shouldn't support communism. Don't go to Cuba anymore until they get that mess straightened out. One day the people will say, there's nobody coming here so I can serve food to anymore. How come? It's because they don't support our system. Oh, isn't that nice? Because I don't like the system either. Most Cubans do not. Capitalism means freedom to earn and to be free, whereas socialism means the government is free to steal from those who earn. Everywhere around the world, we see the bitter fruit of Marxism, leftism. It's bad. There are millions, though, of Americans who think it's good because they see free. I'm going to get this free. I'm going to get that free. There ain't nothing free. Canada, healthcare. Americans say they have free healthcare. Who pays the doctors? Who pays the nurses? It's not free. Nothing is free, and their taxes are so high in Canada. It ain't free. Show me a free lunch. It'll cost you a lot of money to drive there to get the free sandwich. Hey, y'all come back tomorrow. And remember, politically, right is right and left is wrong. Just saying.